Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've uploaded something. The last couple weeks have been so ass, and this Thursday has been super clean. So, decided to do a review of this day, and I'll show you the trade that I took. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was bullish, but there were no clean entries that I took. I took this long here, but I got break even. Let me show you. I took this long here, got stopped out, and then it ran. Whatever, it's fine. But I was bullish this week, but really anything could have happened until CPI, right? CPI gave me a clear direction. So always start on the 1 hour. You always want to identify 1 hour liquidity pools. So the way I trade is a little bit different now. I purely trade turtle soup with some other concepts I can't talk about, but essentially the core of the system is liquidity pools. Okay. So what are liquidity pools? Liquidity pools are simply swing lows and swing highs. The market will only move when a liquidity pool is taken. So just looking at back at every point of price action, start of this move here, we took out this liquidity pool. All these continuations will have a liquidity pool taken. So you can see no liquidity pool was taken here. If we look at it fractally, we have this swing low, yes. After we sweep it, we expand. And you can see the clear liquidity pools is where the real expansion happens. So you can see this was the liquidity pool, but we have a low close. We have a low that is a failure swing. So this is a failure swing to this low here. So I'll no longer mark this as a liquidity pool, but the lower one. And you can see every single turtle soup, high time from turtle soup, will start some sort of move. Okay. You can see this move here. What was it started by, right? So clearly we didn't have a 1 hour liquidity pool. So then you want to go down a lower time frame. My systematic way is I always start the 1 hour, 30 minutes to 15, then to the 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So there's no 1 hour liquidity pool. I'll go down to the 30 minute. Is there a 30-minute liquidity pool? Yeah, right here. And that's what we use to go higher. Same thing, go back to the 1 hour. Always start on the 1 hour. We have this low here. I think this was an SMT low. Yeah, we took out this low. But that's essentially it, right? If you can identify the right liquidity pool, you have solved most of the puzzle. So, going into Thursday, CPI, what did we do? We took out this 1 hour liquidity pool here. Right? This is... I don't want to use this. Why don't I want to use this? Because there's two things. If price comes down to this low, then we're most likely going to head for these equal lows. And on the 30-minute, it's a turtle soup low. Right, we sweep this here. So I don't want to use the turtle soup low as a liquidity pool. Never use turtle soup lows as liquidity pools. So CPI did this. That means for 9:30 or the New York AM session, I'm going to be looking for longs because this is manipulation. And whenever we have a turtle soup, right, that is when the buy program starts, or that's when the sell program starts. So as soon as we sweep this low, the algorithm changes, okay, buy program. And then we start ripping through sell side, right? Then we have a turtle soup here, a bearish turtle soup. Then it's a sell program started. Then a buy program, right? And then buy program, buy program. So up until this sweep here, we were in a sell program. still in a sell program, 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 and then bam, buy program. Now, do we have a liquidity pool post 8:30 to take a long off of? No, there's no swing low here, right? This is 9:30, so I'm looking at 9:30. There's no liquidity pool. Is there a liquidity pool on the 15-minute? So going into, let's do this, pre 9:30. Is there a liquidity pool? Is there a swing low? No, there is not. So what do you do? 5-minute. Is there a 5-minute liquidity pool? Yes, there is here. And that was my initial loss. Right. So let's play it out a little bit. This was my loss. So then, okay. If this fails, clearly we're reaching into a deeper liquidity pool that I can't see on the 5-minute. 3-minute. Bam. There's a 3-minute liquidity pool here. And that is precisely the trade I took. I took a sweep of this low. Now, I can't really explain why I waited for another sweep instead of taking the first sweep. But I can give you guys a hint. $9.45 is the start of a new 15-minute candle. This previous 15-minute candle opened all the way up here. So this is an open high candle. I want to wait for an open low candle, which is why I waited for 9.45. That is maybe 30% of the reasoning, 40% of the reasoning. But this is the long I took. I had a pretty bad fill. You guys will be able to see. Did I post it? My fears are done. And then. My partial or my TP was simply this high. Now my overall doll was this high here. But I just needed one more winning trade for a payout, and I didn't want to, you know, simply risk another. Like, this is 86 points. That is more than enough. I don't want to risk it for another like 40, 50 points. That doesn't matter to me. The last 2 weeks for me have just been break-evens and losses. And I've needed just one more day, a winning day for a payout. So I just locked in Profiteer. Pretty good delivery. And yeah, pretty simple day. Friday, going to Friday, what do we have? We have 10 a.m. news. Now that we have this CPI sweep, it will make things a little bit more easier. Like, now looking at price, where are our liquidity pools? Right? Where are our liquidity pools? Really, we only have this. Right? We only have this on the 1 hour. And again, I will always value a 1 hour liquidity pool over a 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute. Right? If I say 15-minute liquidity pool, like here, this is a 15-minute low. Right? I will always value this more than, let's say there's a 5-minute liquidity pool right underneath it and it's a failure swing. I don't care about that. I care about the 15-minute liquidity pool. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and take care.